from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
That's Washington, the man in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A carry here for Brown. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is caught by Washington. 15 yards through the air. That's a Steeler first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
First and 10. Metcalf, the motion man. They'll run here with Brown. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. Oh, hey.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Steeler first down.
Here we go, let's go.
He'll get this out. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
just got to be a really deflating way to start this game.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. From the 25, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Swap. Mother swap. Under.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
Hey.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. On the ground, it's Brown. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
To the pylon, he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Steelers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Right, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
One, ready? 11, Thomas. Here we go. White 80. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Dot.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2.
12.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a couple.
Here we go. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
12, 12, 12. Here we go, here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's going to let this one go deep, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here's Brown. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10.
All right.
Austin brought in motion. Throwing on second down. Stroud. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
3 yards.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
3 yards. And the Steeler first down.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud to the left side in the hands of Hill. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. In motion is Hill. Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Javon Bullard there on the tackle.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now Brown. Neomatic only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2. Hill brought in motion. The slot man in motion right. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Oh, 11, 18, what's up?
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Metcalf, the motion man.
Walk to the right.
A run on 1st and goal. And he jets to the outside and takes it in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
Drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's get set. 180. Start.
Burrow to throw. He connects with Jordan Addison. When he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds, it's 3rd down coming up.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. And that is incomplete. Contact occurs just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags.
It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Matt Araiza in punt formation.
Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Let the hot. On the quick, right?
They'll begin here on the ground. Finding room at the 35. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. It covers 51 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
19 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody know power? Y'all talk about range. Don't tell the nature. That touch my stadium. Give it on touch my head.
Here we go. 18.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go. 118. What's that? Hey.
They'll stick with him again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Chase Brown. Touchdown Steelers. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Come on, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's a designed run. Whoa! He works free, right side. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Butker's extra point is good, and the Bengals get back in it. It is 21-7.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go. 18. Route to the right. Route to the right. Route to the right.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Here we go. Hey, Tony. Hey, Uno Mars. Right, Tony.
On second down, Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third down and 3. To throw, it's Stroud. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Look the hot. 19 Texas. South.
Here's Stroud. A quick slant caught by Hill. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go. Hey, uno.
On first down, it's Stroud. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Javon Bullard.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 180. Stop.
And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground? And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Come on, set, ready?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. To about the 28-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Here we go. Stop.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up to third and 3.
Stop.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
11 empty.
Burrow now to throw on first down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here, 11. Right 80. Right up. Stop.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing new.
Brings up second and
9. On point, ready?
From the 33, here's second and 9.
Let's get set. Stop. 12. 11. 11. Stop.
Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
Here we go, here we go. Tank, stop.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
2nd and 10.
11, top. Here we go, here we go. 180. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. Stop.
Back to throw. Burrow. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
18. What's up?
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
It is 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring your best. When you standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a hot girl yelling.
On 1, ready? Here we go. 180. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Rivers back at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
I see a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Throwing on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
Gun. Shot. 180. 12. Shot.
Burrow. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, to the goal line, and in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Ties the game at 21 apiece. Harrison Butker is set to kick
So
off.
back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
All right.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. The outside. That's caught by Hill. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
All right.
Stroud. He's going to take a shot down the field. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Steelers getting ready to punt this one away as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And he'll get forward for a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go. Black 40. 11. Go. Shot.
On 1st down, Burrow gets it. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
The RPO, that one is complete. That'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Ready?
Now this looks like a design run. And he's in! Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now a return coming from the 14. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That was good for a dozen. Very quick 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Ready? 18. What's that? Where's the hot?
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. His throw left side is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And he's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. This one grabbed by Austin. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a 1st down.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Complete Metcalf with the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. Back to throw. Stroud. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
21-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock. I just want to. I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Got.
Burrow will shovel ahead to the receiver. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
180, 11 mighty.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
On 1, ready?
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Got.
They'll run. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
On 1, ready?
Here's 1st down.
Here we go. Got.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Good looking drive rolls on 18 more yards. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Got.
He'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat.
On 2. Here we go. Cut!
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Gun. Cut! Big 13. 11. Cut!
They'll drop to throw. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Oh, right. 18.
That's Washington, the man in motion. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. From up and down, just shy of the 40. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Where's the hot?
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here's 2nd down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Route to the right, route to the right. Route to the right. South. Pumpy. 11. Why Tony? 19 Texas.
Here's Stroud. They find Brown out of the backfield. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
The Steelers first down. 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Stroud. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he could. That pass ball's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Oh, hey. 18. Hey, a little more. Hey, south. Buggy.
Metcalf, the motion man. On 2nd down, Stroud. Down the field, he's got Washington. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
Make you taxi.
They'll motion the slot man right. Stroud going to set up the throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are right back in this one.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
180. 180 shot.
Burrow takes a knee, and that ought to just about do it. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.